it. Companion of the White Oak, companion of the Defender of the Oak, and companion of the Holly.
Presence has been requested. We have a question for you.
This morning, we approached you and offered you donation to the Order of the Pelican. What is your
Yay. Yay.
It's always good.
Their Majesties would see before them the Order of the Pelican.
Is there a knight who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, if I may, I have the honor to be heard this day on behalf of the chivalry to speak for Camma. 22 years ago, I had the honor to speak for her on her first elevation to that of Laurel. I've had a lot to reflect on in those years. We've known each other well more than that. And what I feel exemplifies chivalry in Camma is her loyalty. Her loyalty to this kingdom is without peer. Her loyalty to her friends and the populace is without peer. And for this, I say she is absolutely my peer and deserving of this recognition as a Pelican.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesty, I will do that honor. You may not recognize me. I am Mistress Mudthaw. Usually, when speaking for a candidate, I have my twin next to me. Not this time. So I have known him for well over 2 decades. When you can count things in decades. In that time, I have watched her learn skills, new crafts. I have watched her generously create items for Canton, Barony, Kingdom. Today she's being recognized as an artist that she is, and as Laurel. One lady can say she's a good Laurel. Our kingdom and the populace are richer because of her and her work. Thank you.
You have this lack of words to speak volumes. Is there a member of the Order of the Rose that would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, I come bearing words by way of Koenig from Etheldreda. I am Justice Etheldreda Evil Child and have the honor of speaking for Camma for the Order of the Rose. I met Camma more than 20 years ago during my first reign. I was often anxious and muddled. There was so much to learn and so many new faces. Randall and Camma were introduced to me at an event. They said they were here about the rocks. I had no idea why I needed to care about rocks, but His Majesty was very excited about them. His Majesty said he would handle it, and I moved on to other tasks. Over the next few months, I spoke with both Camma and Randall several times. We became friends. I still had no idea what the rocks were, but it didn't matter. I found true joy spending time with her. Camma would appear from nowhere during a tense moment to make me smile, bring a cup of water, or a distraction with a discussion about leatherwork. She was always working, but calmly and quietly. She brought me much-needed calm when all I felt was frantic. Eventually, I learned that the rocks discussed that day were rocks carved with our personal arms. They have graced my gardens for many years. But in reflecting upon our meeting and Camma's elevation, I have realized something more important. Rocks are the foundation in which we build our homes, roads, and other edifices. Rocks hold back the sea to create calm bays for our ships. They provide shelter from storms, and they create beauty in the landscape. They are quiet and calm, but with great strength. I have realized that the rock I met that day was Camma. She has provided to me and many others that quiet, calm strength. Like a rock, her service is steadfast and constant. She provides foundations so others can soar, shelter from storms to any who need it, and creates beauty in the landscape of our kingdom. I hope someday to become the peer she is, and we both highly recommend her to you.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who will speak to this candidate? Or not? Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who would speak to this candidate?
Your Majesties, that is my privilege. I am Eloisa Coulter, member of the Order of the Pelican, and I would speak on behalf of Camma. No one cares how long I've known you. I have always believed that a pelican is the person who, when necessary things need to be done, does as much as they can. Sometimes that means single-handedly moving the kingdom. Sometimes that means saying, yes, I can take that one gate shift that no one else is available for. But they're always there when they can. When Camma's friends need help, she's there. When Camma's Barony needs help, she's there. When Camma's community needs help, she's there. She is, as was so eloquently pointed out, a rock that we depend on, because she always does as much as she can. And she knows how to say no, and she knows how to prioritize, and she knows how to serve without making more work. She is absolutely a pelican. Thank you.
Is there a medallion?
This pendant was beaten and given by Mistress Fiona of Clare. The medallion is my work and my gift.
Oh, that's I want to be agreement, girl. And is there a cloak?
Yes, Your Majesties, there is. Is a full half circle. So
Don't worry, we'll let you.
Hand-stitched by her family, community, Barony, and a good chunk of it that moved away at sometimes too.
And, sorry, as I get right in the face.
And now the Laurel is inspecting all.
I've never seen someone seam check their own clothes.
To be finished.
She's sitting here still inspecting it.
I, Mistress Camma Daraich, member of the Laurel, member of the Pelican et al. Loyal, devoted peer of the East, do here swear my fealty to the Kingdom of the East. Now and forevermore, I am your peer to serve.
I, Matthew,
9 p.m.
Hear your words and know them to be true.
Accept your oaths in the spirit of this game.
Return our only kind.
So say we.
Until our time comes to an end.
Passion and perseverance are the bedrocks that kingdoms build greatness upon. All the acts of prowess, all the creations of art, all of the storied deeds are assembled upon the foundation of service. Therefore, it behooves a wise monarch to inspire their subjects' labors and recognize those in their realm whose achievements are extraordinary. Tidings have reached us of a woman who is well known to many as one of those who supports our eastern government, so that the populace may partake of all of the offerings beneath that radiant sphere. Many are the tasks to which she has set her hand because they are the tasks that needed to be done, and she has accomplished them capably and graciously. Thus do we, Matthew and Settmour, King and Queen of the East, induct our well-beloved Mistress Camma Daraich into our ancient and honorable Order of the Pelican. Words and Scroll by Elegance of Poulter.
We gotta go.
So we will introduce for the first time, and I know this is wrong. I'm still going to say it anyway. Mistress.